After a crappy 1-5 day, couple bounces, could have, maybe even been a winning day yesterday as we took on the chin. But you do this all the time. You're going to have days like this, and we just got to get back on the horse. And thankfully, this is the best time of the year. I know ESPN likes to say the bowl season is the most wonderful time of the year. No, this is, you got the March Madness, the conference tournaments, you got baseball spring training, NBA, NHL coming down the home stretch, and some UFC and boxing tonight. So we actually have a couple picks in the two major combat sports. But like I said, just got to get back on the horse today. So it just happens. So here's our picks for today. We're going to bring them up here. We'll take Marquette plus 8.5 against Connecticut. See, Connecticut's been on a roll. Marquette, I think, wants to avenge a blowout loss that they had in Connecticut. The chance that Tyler Kolek may play today. They ruled him out for the Big East tournament. I don't think he's going to play, but if he plays and maybe it does a Willis Reed back in Madison Square Garden and plays a couple minutes, gives the Marquette Warriors a boost. But Marquette, who was fortunate to beat Villanova, beat Providence last night. Connecticut rolled over St. John's in a very entertaining, emotional contest. Great crowd at the Garden last night. We'll take Iowa State plus 5 against the number one team in the country, Houston. Houston, defensively, they're amazing. They may be the best defensive team I've seen in 20 years in college basketball. They just lock you up and spit you out. What a great defensive team that they are, the Houston Cougars. But I'm going to take the Iowa State. They like to play that defensive slowdown game. Maybe not a lot of points in this game. This game could probably be played in the high 50s, maybe the low 60s at best. So I'm going to points be at a premium. So take the Iowa State Cyclones plus 5. In the NBA, I'm going to take the Philadelphia 76ers as I move up and rose the cameras, that thing. Philadelphia 76ers laying 10 to the Charlotte Hornets. Last time they played in Philadelphia, Charlotte beat the Philadelphia 76ers. No Joel Embiid, still no Joel Embiid, but let's see the Sixers coming off. They played terrific for about 44 minutes in Milwaukee the other night. Let's see if they can carry on that better performance than they've been having back home. They've been on the road for a few straight games. Back home against the lowly Charlotte Hornets, who got blown out at home last night by the Phoenix Suns in a game that we had Charlotte plus 9.5. They lost by 11. Almost got the number on that one. So we got the UFC. We'll take Nunez minus 142 tonight. We'll take Tuivasa in the main event over Tybura minus 112. Kianzad plus 200. That's our one big underdog of the night for UFC. We always seem to like a couple underdogs, and we cashed one last week with Dustin Poirier with the big knockout on UFC 299. And in boxing, this ain't really going out on a limb here. William Zepeda probably knocks out Maxie Hughes tonight. Zepeda's an animal. We'll be fighting for a lightweight championship later in 2024. So hope everyone's cashing our trash. And we'll be back on our boxing forums tonight, our boxing platforms that we will be reviewing the Williams Zepeda card. Floyd Schofield on the co-feature, another fast rising prospect. So you see on where you can see us for the sports programming on our boxing platforms. Here's some of the boxing platforms. It's 15rounds.com, Abrams Boxing on YouTube, Mark Abrams Boxing on Instagram and Threads, and Abrams Sports Inc. on X, formerly Twitter. Hope you're cashing them, not trashing. We'll talk to you along the way.